Hi, my name is Caroline Cook.
My name is Catherine Hales.
Hi there, my name is Erica Calhoun.
I'm Dr. Kendall Becker.
My name is Mary Margaret Green.
Hi, I'm Brenda Running. My name is Orion Kwong.
We are the Washington State Nature Preschool Association. WAMPA is a regional collaborative developed to support nature-based and outdoor early childhood education. In this video, you'll hear stories of how a few of our members came to be nature preschool teachers and directors. For more information, find us at wampa.org.
Hi, my name is Caroline Cook, and I am the Early Childhood Supervisor for Pollywog Preschool, which is located at Mercer Slough Environmental Education Center in Bellevue. Like probably many other nature preschool educators, I grew up going to camp and camping with my family and playing outside, and after college I kind of joked that I wanted to find a job that was like being a permanent camp counselor. Not thinking anything like that existed, but it turns out it sort of does. And I, was a seasonal park ranger for a couple of years and did some other environmental education work before finding Pollywog. But I've been here for 4 years, and I tell people I have the best job ever because I get to go outside and play in the woods with kids every day. And even on the hard days, there's still a lot of joy and just, nature.
So my name is Catherine Hales, and I am a teacher and director at Camp Roots, which is in Kenmore at St. Edward State Park. I have a background in environmental studies, so I studied geography at Western Washington University, and I worked for a couple of years for Google on Google Maps, and then decided that I was done being in an office pretty quickly. And our founder and director of Camp Roots managed to find me because I did some just childcare and nanny work, and we were just a preschool at that time, very small, but it just immediately was something that I wanted to do. And so I just jumped right in and have been there. This is my 4th year now. And I guess mainly I have always loved being outside, and I love everything about nature and just all of the benefits that it brings, and I can see that every day in the kids.
Hi there, my name is Erica Calhoun, and I'm one of the early childhood educators here at Pollywog Preschool. And I worked for a while in environmental education, mostly teaching older kids, and anytime I would sub in our preschool classroom, I just was filled with joy and adventure, and I loved seeing nature through their eyes. So I applied for one of the full-time positions, and I've loved it so far. I think that teaching preschool and giving children positive experiences in nature is the best way to get them to become stewards of the natural world later in life.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kendall Becker. I am one of the co-directors of WAMPA. I started becoming interested in preschool education outdoors when I had my son 4.5 years ago. I thought that the natural space that a baby and a child should be is outdoors, even though I spend a lot of my time indoors. I really had to put some effort into learning how to do that with him, what was safe for young kids outside. And in that process, I got to know a lot of outdoor school teachers, and I got to know a lot of the research behind outdoor schools, and this outdoor education industry just kind of sucked me in because there's a lot of evidence that's building about how important being outside is for kids for a lot of reasons, like being comfortable outside, being comfortable in your body, doing the types of work that your body needs, doing heavy work, getting exercise, getting up and down a lot, hanging, building hand strength. There's all sorts of reasons physically, but also academically and mentally, learning to problem solve, socially, interacting with peers around authentic problems outside. So this work is so important, and it's a privilege to be involved with WAMPA.
My name is Mary Margaret Green, and I work for Pollywog Preschool. I'm one of the lead educators, and Pollywog Preschool is part of a combination of the Pacific Science Center and the Mercer Slough Environmental Education Center, which is run by the City of Bellevue.
So we have this cool outdoor space where we can have a preschool class that's a combined indoor and outdoor preschool. I'm very new to starting teaching preschool, but I started as a field studies educator teaching field trips that were coming to this site, and I was able to observe a lot of the preschool doing what it did at the time. So I would be here on site at the same time that the preschool was functioning. And I would deal a lot with older kids who did not have that experience, who did not go to an outdoor preschool. And they would be a full range, but a lot of kids are still uncomfortable being outside at that age, and more like elementary school age up to 5th grade. And so seeing preschoolers develop over a year that comfort and attachment to the outdoors was really cool from the outside, because I would see kids still being uncomfortable later in life. So when I got hired on as a preschool teacher, that is part of what I was most excited about, is being able to help students form that attachment early in life, so that later on they'll still feel really comfortable and feel like it's a space for them to both exist in and also to help exist.
Hi, I'm Brenda Running from Nature Nuts Forest Kindergarten in Maple Valley. We're a nature preschool. I've been doing nature programs with kids since 2004, and I started at public school because there were so many kids that had no connection to nature whatsoever, even coming from rural Maple Valley, that I started doing gardens and taking them out in the forest trails, and I would take every class out there just to make sure the kids got it. And there were so many kids that were afraid to go in the forest because they had never been in the woods. So I started doing that, and then I was able to do the Cedar Song teacher training, and I started outdoor preschool 4 years ago. And it's been growing ever since, and all the families love it. And the kids love it. And they need to be able to love nature and be connected to nature before they'll want to protect it. So that's important. And our program is child-led, play-based learning.
Hello, everyone. My name is Orion Kwong. I am from the My World Mandarin Immersion Nature School based in Bellevue, Washington. As a former science editor, I knew for children to be in the nature is the best environment for them to play, learn, and explore. When my first child was born, I looked into nature school and I never looked back. Growing up, I've always been in nature, either jogging or just daydreaming. I knew I just relax and recharge in nature. Then when I was an editor at Journal Science in Washington, D.C., I was not surprised to see research paper proving that children, especially children who are diagnosed with ADHD, for example, their symptoms immediately improve being in nature, unstructured environment. I believe firmly everyone, especially children, for many reasons, including their brain development, physical ability building, benefit tremendously from nature. Which I have the privilege to see every day in our class, how wonderful children are benefiting.